Welcome to my channel. I so greatly appreciate that you came here to watch my videos. You didn't have to do that. You chose to. You chose to donate to me of your time to watch my videos, and I appreciate that deeply. This is my last request for today. I'm limiting myself to 4 because I'm still recovering. And this one is Nick Cave and the Bad Seeds featuring Kylie Minogue. Where the Wild Roses Grow. Interesting. I think this is going to be fascinating. We watched, I got introduced to him the other day, and we watched Red Right Hand together. And I was fascinated by his technique and the way that he wrote that song, and the unique beat of it and the unique sound of it. It was really fascinating. And a number of you commented that you've stepped into a rabbit hole. Well, I've been stepping in rabbit holes for over a year now, folks. I've got a lot of rabbit holes I've been down and continue to go down. And I'll just keep adding to them as you ask me to. Before we get into this video, I do want to remind you that if you're watching this video, if you can see my face right now, I'm offering to you, whether you're a subscriber or not, a free copy, advanced copy of my new book, The Nature of Christ, in PDF form. All you have to do to get your copy is to send me an email. Put in the subject line, "I would like a free copy of your book." Send it to paul.schmehl@gmail.com. That's paul.schmehl@gmail.com. When I get your email, I'll put it in a special folder reserved for all the recipients, and I will reply to you so that you know that I got your email. And once I'm done proofreading, which I'm pretty close now, I will send the copies out. I hope you enjoy reading it. And if you want to comment on it, I've thought about this. I have no way for you to comment on it except to put it in the comments. Maybe I should I think what I'll do is I'll make a post asking for comments from those who've read it. So then you can just reply there and say what you thought of it. You like it, you don't like it, it's fine with me. Just tell me the truth, what you thought of it when you read it. Okay? I always put with every single video I do, the artist links in their playlist so that you can support them in the description of the playlist. I also put a bio in there for them in case you don't know much about them. But I put the link to the song I'm reacting to in the description of the video. I also put a link in there from Wikipedia if I can find anything, that's relevant and useful. Sometimes I can, sometimes I can't. And I always put the link to the reaction request form so that you can request reactions if you want to. I don't take requests from the comments. So if you put one in the comments, I'm just going to reply with a copy of the link and tell you fill out the form. Okay? Now, I have a queue of over 3,000 requests right now. So if you ask me for a reaction today, it's going to be more than a year before I get to it. But I promise you, I will get to it. You just have to be patient. Let's get into the music, shall we? This is Nick Cave and the Bad Seeds, featuring Kylie Minogue, singing Where the Wild Roses Grow.
my name was Eliza Day. Why they call me it, I do not know. For my name was Eliza Day.
From the first day I saw her, I knew she was the one. She stared in my eyes and smiled. For her lips were the color of the roses that grew down the river, all bloody and wild.
When he knocked on my door and entered the room, my trembling subsided in his sure embrace. He would be my first man, and with a careful hand he wiped out the tears that ran down my face. They call me the wild rose, but my name was Eliza Day. Why they call me that I do not know. For my name was Eliza Day.
On the second day I brought her a flower. She was more beautiful than any woman I've seen. I said, do you know where the wild roses grow, so sweet and scarlet and free?
On the second day he came with a single red rose. He said, give me your loss and your sorrow. I nodded my head as I lay on the bed. If I show you the roses, will you follow? They call me the wild rose, but my name was Eliza Day. Why they call me that I do not know. For my name was Eliza Day. On the third day he took me to the river. He showed me the roses and we kissed. And the last thing I heard was a muttered word as he knelt above me with a rock in his fist.
On the last day I took her where the wild roses grow. She lay on the bank, the wind lied as a thief, and I kissed her goodbye, said all beauty must die. And I leant down and planted a rose between her teeth.
They call me the wild rose, but my name was Eliza Day. Why they call me it, I do not know. For my name was Eliza Day. My name was Eliza Day. For my name was Eliza Day.
Okay, I'm going to have to do an internet search to see if Eliza Day is someone who was murdered. That's a fascinating song. I'm not quite sure what to make of it, but Nick has a wonderful, deep, resonant voice, and I really like the sound of that. And he also has a very, shall we say, active imagination. He's an interesting singer. I'm going to have to see more of him for sure. And I'm pretty sure I have more requests for him too. But this was almost as interesting as the red right hand. in a what's the word? You would think someone who writes would come up with words more easily. In a morose sort of way. He is interesting. He really is. I like that. I like the song. I like the melody. I liked the way that he featured Kylie in it. I found it fascinating that they filmed it with her laying in the water. That had to be not easy. And with a snake crawling on her, that had to be not easy. And yet they did it. The things people will do for art. Huh. This was fascinating. Thank you for asking for it. We've come to the end of another day. As I always do, I pray for you. I pray that God will bless you with His love and His joy and His mercy and His peace, and most of all, with His peace. And He will bless you with abundance in your life that you cannot explain. I pray all of that for you and for every single person that you love, because they matter to you. So, what is it I always say? Until tomorrow, this is the Vietnam Era Vet, signing off.